Hello and welcome to glennzb TV for Monday, the show that puts glennzb into your virtual headset. I'm bringing New Zealand to the world and the world to New Zealand. And man, I must say, just probably when the Greens really needed it, they've got a real surprise sort of endorsement this morning. I noticed as I was driving into the city. It turns out that Sky City Casino is right behind the Green Party. I'm not quite sure what the tie-in is there. But yeah, just green on the eve of the campaign practically. All green. So that's a surprise. Yes, I know it's not anything to do with that. It's some international charity to cure children of some horrible disease, but that's not very funny, is it? Yes, now, Bill English, I understand your pain. Look how sweaty he was when he was campaigning in the mall yesterday and went on the television. Sweaty top. He was... And I know exactly how he feels. I mean, if he had any of his... I mean, he's got a big family, lots of kids, and if they were all let loose in that mall, they're spending a lot of money, and he's got no control over it. And then he's probably facing the prospect of having to have lunch in a noisy food hall. It's just horrendous. And then is he having to try things on? I'd hate that. Don't you hate trying things on? I hate trying things on. Yep, so I'm not surprised. He was really sweating it. I'm sure it's nothing to do with the pressure of the election. Nothing at all. I've got major concerns around this whole we can't refuel the airplanes at Auckland Airport. Because, I'm just trying to think about all the exciting trips that I've got coming up. That could be affected by this. With the going away at Christmas. Do you think it'll be fixed by Christmas? I mean, they say it's going to be 10 days. So, but I feel like they said that when, for example, the power line broke that time, and that took a lot longer. So hopefully I'll still be going away at Christmas. And finally, a lot of talk today about how the wacky situation on the block last night with one of the houses being passed in for the first time ever, and then suddenly being re-auctioned, because that's the thing that normally happens when you auction your house, right? You just suddenly re-auction it. And then, but nobody really made that much money on any of the houses compared to previous years, and how this is an indicator of the wider housing market in New Zealand. This is a reality TV program, folks. If you think for a moment that anything that happened on that show wasn't rigged, planned, there weren't actors, everybody hadn't agreed, they were always going to surprise people. Look and now everybody's talking about it today. That's right, that's how reality TV works. There's no reality involved in whatever happens on any of those shows. Just remember that. You're much better off watching some proper science fiction with some aliens and some spaceships and some explosions. And then you know where you are. I'm glennzb, speaking from you from this small spot in the universe. Thank you so much for having me in your virtual headset. I'll see you back here again tomorrow.